Okay, so hear me out. You take a support character, give him the choice of either passive or active healing, the fastest revive speed in the game, a teleport, sticky bombs, a shotgun, and really good mobility, and wrap it all into one character. Well, you would get, quite possibly, my favorite shooter character of any game. Quick disclaimer, this isn't a comprehensive guide. It doesn't cover all of the scientist's unlockable abilities, all of his variants, because I want this to be relatively short. I might make a follow-up to this video after I level up on PC, but just so you know, I am a diamond on both PlayStation and Xbox, so I know a little bit of what I'm talking about. Anyways, on with the guide. So just looking at his base stats, Scientist has the second fastest walk speed in the game, tied with Sunflower, not including Citron's ball form, because Citron's ball form, but he only has 100 HP, meaning that while you're not going to have too many difficulties getting to the front lines, staying alive on the front lines is going to be very, very difficult. However, the brilliant minds over at PopCap decided that if you're gonna die quick, then you should be able to kill just as quickly. You're... Get banned. Get banned. The Scientist's gun, the Goo Blaster, can be separated into two components, the blast and the goo. The blast checks in a cone right in front of you, and if a plant gets caught in it, they will take a pretty consistent 40 damage. The goo is a decently fast projectile that will deal a pretty consistent 20 damage at any range. However, when you hit both the blast and the goo, you deal 70 damage. That's enough to two-shot almost every plant in the game, except Citron. Then you need 3 shots. Now this thing only has 5 shots in the clip, and if you get caught reloading with this thing, you're just fucked. Oh, and I should probably mention, this is all without upgrades. Scientist does get a damage upgrade later on, which just makes his consistent damage even more consistent. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't make plants one shot, because I'm not counting variants, but yeah, he's got a damage upgrade. A reload one, or clip size one too, I'm pretty sure. And a movement speed one. Scientist's first ability is either the Zombie Heal Station or the Heal Beam of Science. The Zombie Heal Station can just be put down on the ground anywhere, and it will slowly heal zombies that are standing next to it. The Zombie Heal Station can be destroyed, but it takes 2 or 3 hits to do so, so if you're putting this thing down in an active fight zone, then you shouldn't have to worry too much about it. Now, what you should worry about is your team, because the mega Chad people that still play this game in 2025 refuse to look behind themselves. So you're gonna have to put your heal station in the most high traffic zones, or as far up as you can where all the action is going on, which I guess would also be high traffic, but I'm keeping this in. Alternatively, you could use the Heal Beam of Science, the totally original, one-of-a-kind ability that lets you lock onto a single target, healing them faster at the cost of group healing and the ability to heal yourself. So if you want to be a more supportive player, then you should probably go with the Heal Beam of Science, but if you want to be more versatile, use the Zombie Heal Station. At the end of the day, it's up to preference and the current situation you're in. Both abilities are rather good. Next is the Scientist Warp, which you get two. It's a quick dash forward after about a second long windup where the scientists press some buttons. It's great for disorienting opponents mid-fight. You can use it to escape situations, get into situations, either from behind, in front, above. It's really versatile ability. The only drawback is you're probably going to die of old age in real life before both of the cooldowns reset. So using them conservatively and just walking is probably going to be your best bet. Scientist's last ability are the sticky explodey balls, which, pretty self-explanatory. You throw them in this wide, fast arc, and it will stick to anything it lands on, and when a plant walks by it, it will pulse this purple light, it'll make a sound, and then it'll blow up, doing 50 damage to any plant caught in its radius. Now, while the base ability itself is fairly simple, you can do a lot of crazy shit with it. Starting off small, you can stick it to teammates, so when they get flanked, or in some case, rush towards the opponent, you can deal 50 damage for them, and you can also teleport with them. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy tech. The most useful thing I found to do with them, though, is just kind of long-arming them. The fact that they will always do 50 damage to anyone caught in its radius is crazy, and you can use it to really help your team out from a range that you normally couldn't. So what should you actually be doing when playing Scientist? Well, help your team. I mean, just use the range capabilities of your Goo Blaster to deal chip damage, learn how to B-hop while rezzing, because it's really easy with Scientist walk speed. Learn flank routes and movement techs like the grenade teleport or like jumping while teleporting to get behind the opponent and deal that 70 damage. Mostly be targeting sunflowers with their big ass heads, cacti, and roses who you know are on cooldown. All their plants, pea shoots, chompers, corn, and roses, citrons, that all have their abilities, do have options of shutting you down.
Fuck House Cop.
And just stay moving, because the second you stay still and let the opponent hit you, you're probably gonna die. And done. That was a nice little spring break project. Who knows, I might be able to work video editing back into my college schedule since I seem to like it so much. Now, what should the next Crabman's Guide be on? Oh yeah,